Okay, this is my command line client for my SQL, and I have typed my password here and entered here in my SQL. In this command line, we have to create our triggers. So mainly, if you notice one thing, just write show databases, and these are all my databases that is present in my computer in the disk. And here's my database Mtech. Let me use that database, use Mtech. Okay, and database changed, and let me show you some tables like select star from automobiles. This is my automobiles. Okay, and let me show another table, select star from bridges. Okay, these is my two tables that is present in my database. Okay, now let us create a trigger on this table automobiles to update this table bridges. Let's take an example. If I delete this 200 10 from this table, and then it will update bridges in id equals to 5, and it will change this cycle into motorcycle. Okay, let us create it. Just write create trigger name. Let's say I want to change the name, so change name. Okay, press enter. Here right after delete. Okay, then enter. On this table automobiles, press enter, and it is a row level trigger, so write for each row, enter. Update the bridges table, the bridges BRD bridges table, set the vehicles. Okay, this is the vehicles, so write vehicles equals to string motorcycle where id equals to 5. Okay, and press semicolon and then enter. Okay, this has been executed and a trigger has been created in your system. Now let's just check whether this trigger is working or not. So I need to delete some tuple from this table automobiles, and it will reflect on this bridges by updating cycle to motorcycle. Okay, let us delete this tuple 200 10. Okay, just write delete from automobiles where id num equals to 200. Okay, it will delete the automobiles tuple. Okay, a tuple from automobiles where id num equals to 200. Okay, and it has affected one row. And now let's check whether it is reflected in the bridges table or not. Okay, just select star from bridges, and yes, it has changed. Cycle has changed to motorcycle. Okay, just for the sake of practice, let's make another trigger, and let's see if I insert a tuple here in this table automobiles, and it should get reflected in bridges table. And let's see how to do it. So you have to write create trigger. Let's say I write on adding is the trigger name, enter. Right after, insert on which table? Automobiles. Automobiles, enter. For each row, insert into the bridges values and new dot id num. I'll tell you why I'm writing this, comma, the wheelers. Let's say it is an integer, that's why I'm writing, let's say 6 wheelers. Okay, and enter, and it has been executed successfully. And let's try to insert a tuple into the automobiles table. Now I have inserted a value tuple 50, 90 in the automobiles table. Now this new value is the new id num in this table. Okay, now trigger will point out this new id num as 50 and will insert this tuple into the bridges after insertion. Now let's check out the tables for both the automobiles and bridges. If you see, 50, 90 has been inserted as we have inserted in the earlier syntax here, 50, 90. Let's check the another bridges. We have seen this bridges and we have inserted 50, 6. And also there's some kind of generic mistake is here. We have inserted as 6, but this data type is actually a string varchar, and you should not write like this. You should write quotes and 6 and then quotes close. Okay, and by this way you can create triggers. And most important thing is you may watch the triggers like this, show triggers, and enter. Okay, sorry, it should be triggers. You show you all the triggers, and if you want to delete any trigger, you may write drop trigger and then the trigger name. Let's say I am dropping the trigger, change name, and we have dropped the trigger. Okay, like this you may drop the trigger. Okay, and if you are new in the channel, you may subscribe to my channel, and for more latest and updates you may click the bell icon. Okay, that's it. Thank you.